Hello, this is Pastor Virgil Humes from New Hope Baptist Church, checking in with you for your weekly checklist for life on timely wisdom and strategies for making the most of life challenges and opportunities. And we all have some challenges, but thankfully we have opportunities too. I want to talk with you today about in our weekly meditation, living in peace with other folks. Living in peace with other folks. And the topic today is going to be the subtopic, I should say, is going to be your piece of the puzzle. Your piece of the puzzle. In other words, what's your involvement at living in peace with other people? The scripture says in Romans 12:18, if it is possible, as much as it depends on you, live peaceably with all men. If it is possible, as much as it depends on you, live peaceably with all men. What is your picture of peace? It may be getting away to be quiet at a weekend retreat, at a bed and breakfast. It could be settling down in a comfortable chair to read a book. Or perhaps it's that moment when all the family members, all the kids, except yourself, have gone to bed. And the only noise you can hear is that of maybe the fireplace going, or gospel music, or jazz, while you sip on some coffee or tea. And if you're like me, while you eat your favorite piece of dessert, carrot cake, or German chocolate cake, or banana pudding, or I can go on and on and on. Notice anything similar about these pictures? Most of them are experienced alone. The picture of peace many people come up with is often a variation of the peace and quiet idea. Peace is easy when there's no one else involved. Peace is easy when there's nobody else involved. When two or more people are together, however, peace can be a real challenge. This is perhaps most evident in the wars that rage across the globe. But it's also evident closer to home during a pandemic. It's a given in life that you won't always get along with everybody that you meet, everybody that you encounter, including your family members. Sometimes people will just get on your last nerves. Other times, they will confront you with a challenge. A few will even single you out for an argument. You ever had that in your life? People just picking at you for an argument. Learning to be at peace when you're with others begins with patience. Somebody say that, patience. Not everyone moves at the same pace. Many confrontations can be sidestepped simply by allowing time for more discussion, time for the rest of the story to play out. Being at peace with others is also made easier when you have both self-confidence and an open mind. Self-confidence can help you maintain control while you listen to the potentially challenging word of other folks. Bringing an open mind into conversations helps to break down stubborn walls that can inhibit peaceful exchange. Make the goal of your dialogue to understand your coworker, your family member, or a friend, and you'll be able to live in peace with that person. Paul's command to live at peace with everyone comes with a carefully worded qualification. If it is possible, as much as it depends upon you. That's the qualification. If it's possible, as much as it depends upon you. All you can do is control your own words and your actions. You can seek to understand the other person first instead of immediately responding with your opinion or your idea. But you can't control that person's response. Finally, know that you can always find peace in your relationship with Christ. Just as Jesus calmed the raging seas so the disciples would not be afraid, he can calm your troubled relational waters as well. Draw comfort and serenity from this blueprint of patience and quietness in order to get to peace. Remember today's theme, living in peace with others. Now, here's a few affirmations I want you to attend to. A few affirmations, I wills. First of all, I will learn from Jesus' example how to be a peacemaker in difficult situations. The second affirmation, I will evaluate how well I seek peace in relationships. I will evaluate how well I seek peace in relationships. And the third evaluation or affirmation is I will look for ways to avoid unnecessary conflicts. I will look for ways to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Now, of course, I got 3 assignments for you. Here are 3 assignments, 3 things for you to do. 3 things for you to do. The first item to do is ask God to reveal to you what it means to live in peace with others. Secondly, talk to the most at peace with every one person you know. Talk with the most at peace with every one person you know to learn about what it takes to be a peacemaker. And the third thing I want you to do, evaluate a recent situation where you did a good job of seeking peace. What can you learn from this situation to help you with future conflicts? And let's close out with these couple scriptures. A couple scriptures I want you to remember in 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 22. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 22. And this comes from the New King James Version. Flee also youthful lusts, but pursue righteousness, faith, love, peace with those who call on the Lord out of a pure heart. And the second scripture I want you to remember comes from Psalm 4 and 8. The 4th Psalm, verse 8. And this comes from the Message version of the Bible. At day's end, I'm ready for a sound sleep for you, God. At day's end, I'm ready for a sound sleep for you, God. For you have put my life back together. For you have put my life back together. A.T. Pierson leaves us with this quote. The peace of God is that eternal calm which lies far too deep in the praying, trusting soul to be reached by any external disturbances. The peace of God is that eternal calm which lies far too deep in the praying, trusting soul to be reached by any external disturbances. God bless you. And remember, let's live at peace with others.